Hello, it's Nicola here at NJM Counselling and Hypnotherapy, just coming live as I said I would today. So as normal, I'm just going to wait for a few of you to join in with me, because hopefully I won't be sitting here on my own today. Hopefully I'll have a few people. Back with my peppermint tea. What time are we on? Just gone 11. Anybody gonna be there today? Just give it a couple of minutes for people to join on. If not, I will start the session and I'll just talk to myself. If you're here, come on and say hello. Oh, there's my good old faithful Sam. Hello, no, not Sam, Amanda. Sorry, Amanda. It's a tiny picture up in the top of the screen. I haven't got my glasses on, so forgive me. How you doing? Everybody well? Everyone okay? We're just waiting for a little while just so some people can join on with us. If not, I'll start and it'll just be a one-to-one, Amanda, just you and I. Got my peppermint again today. Sun is shining. Back in my little room, feeling good. Ah, here they all come. Hiya, Sally. Hello, Laura. How you feeling today, lovely? A bit more refreshed after your day off yesterday? Hopefully it's all good. Hopefully everyone can hear me and see me okay. I've positioned the camera slightly different because I'm going to stand up in a little while, and last time the camera took a bit of a nosedive, didn't it? So how are we all doing? Everybody all okay? Chuck me some comments in if I can see them, because I'm not very good at this commenting. Like, let me press that button there. Let's see what happens. Oh, that's for me to write a comment to you guys. Okay, so how are we doing? How is everybody? Are we all well? Today I wanted to come back on and those of you that work with me know that I don't use the sorry word, so I'm not going to say it, but I am going to let you know the reason why I haven't been live for a little while. It was last Tuesday night, I think, when we done our relaxation night, which was amazing, by the way, and thank you so much for everybody's feedback. It was really appreciated. So just like everybody else, you know, I'm not immune to this stuff. It's kind of taken its hold a little bit over the last week or so. We've sadly had a family bereavement, which is really tough in these situations. So as I would advise all of you to do, I took some time back, took some time out. We had a nice long bank holiday weekend, just doing what we needed to do. My pressure washer has never been out so much in all its life. Everything has been clean from top to bottom, because one of my default modes is if I'm feeling a little bit rubbish, let's just clean, let's get things tidy, because it helps me up here. So yeah, so it's been a bit rubbish, it's been a bit bumpy. Both sides of the families, I will just add, not just Andy's, not just mine, both sides of the families we've had bumpy rides on, but it is what it is, which is why I wanted to come on and do this live with you today. Hello, Gary, how are you? And really what it is what excuses are you telling yourself? What are you telling yourself? And in fact, it's quite poignant that Gary pops his head up at this moment, because Gary and I work quite closely together, and yesterday I was having a poor old me day and was really feeling sorry for myself, and Gary was there to give me the kick up the arse and just told me to get a grip, sort my head out and get myself back in a better place. So here I am, and the sun is shining for me, and I'm going to get back doing these lives for you guys, as long as I know what to talk about, because it's really weird. I've been doing some one-to-one stuff with clients online, and then when I come on live, it feels really weird because I'm kind of just talking to myself. I know you're all out there, but obviously I don't get a response back speaking wise, so it feels a bit weird. But anyway, we're doing the best that we can, and that's all we can ask of ourselves. Where do we find ourselves 3.5 weeks in? Where did them 3.5 weeks go? And this is kind of where I'm going with stuff today. When we come out the other side of this, because we are going to come out the other side of this, I know there's a lot of people that are saying it's never going to end, etc., but we are. This will end. We will all come out the other side. What are you going to look back on and say to yourself, oh, I wish I'd done that. I had all that time to do X, Y, and Z, and I didn't accomplish any of it. I wish I'd done that. How many of you at the minute are putting big excuses in your way to not do the stuff that actually you could be getting on and doing? And as I say, that has been me. I have been in that moment. So, you know, I'm not immune to this. I am a human being just the same as the rest of you. But it's all to do with up here. It's all to do with this mindset. It's all to do with our thoughts. So when we last done lives, we concentrated loads on our breathing. And breathing is really, really paramount in everything. Breathing is key. It's key to how we're feeling, it's key to how we're thinking, it's key to our motivation, it's key to everything. So I'm hoping that the lives that we've done before, you guys have all saved and have been going through and been doing the breathing, been doing the collarbone tapping, been doing the anxiety tapping triangles, etc., etc. Because what you've got to do is you've got to start using this stuff. Now, obviously, working with clients online, a lot of my clients are saying to me, I don't know what to do when I feel X. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do, because you've now got a catalogue of videos that you can all go back and watch, which will give you examples of things that you can do. But the one thing you can do is stop giving yourself excuses. Excuses are really easy for us to get into. Oh, I can't be bothered to have a shower this morning. Oh, it doesn't matter because I'm not going to see anybody. I can't be bothered to put a little bit of makeup on my face, and yeah, that includes you, Gary. I can't be bothered to just go out for my daily walk today. Sod it, I'll just wait till tomorrow. I can't be bothered to get off the sofa. I can't be bothered to put the bar of chocolate down. I'm just going to carry on eating it. We can talk this stuff through and make ourselves feel really, really rubbish. But what we actually have to do is we have to take some action. We have to take responsibility. And as human beings, we don't particularly like responsibility. Responsibility comes a little bit hard for us sometimes, but that's what we've got to do, because we're only here for ourselves. And if you can't be responsible for you, then who is going to be responsible for you? So it's really important that you watch what excuses you are giving yourself. Now, it's okay. It really is okay to have, all people are coming back and saying to me, I'm more chilled than I've ever felt in a long time, which is amazing, because it's made me realise that external pressures of outside life cause us so much stress and anxiety. And I'd strongly suggest that maybe you actually have a look while we're in this period of what's going on in your external life that creates that internal storm. And maybe it's time to sit back and have a look at some of them things and reevaluate and work out what you can change. Is there things that you can change? Is there a different path that really maybe you should be following? Because if life is really causing you that much stress and anxiety, then something isn't right. So it may be worthwhile just taking some time and having time out. That's just the feedback I've got from clients at the minute. They're all very chilled, very relaxed and very calm, which is amazing, and I'm loving it. I'm just hoping that it's going to carry on that way when we're back into normal life. So what did I want to talk to you about today? I want to talk to you about positive energy. Now, I know that we've done some stuff on energy work. And look, before we go any further, I have to give, excuse my eye, a bit of an itchy eye this morning. I have to give credit to Janet Thompson for the stuff that I have done before and the stuff that I'm going to do with you today. Janet is the lady that I trained with on tapping thought field therapy, and as you know, that I'm really passionate about this therapy because it is amazing. Honestly, it is the most amazing tool that I think I've actually found so far in the therapeutic world. So big shout out to Janet. I have thanked her this morning, and yeah, it's just great to have this technique to be able to give it to you. So we're going to look on working on our positive energy today, because our thinking really affects the way that we feel. It's not the other way round. It's our thought process that creates the feeling inside. So we need to work on keeping that energy inside of us as positive as we possibly can, and we need to work on keeping those thoughts in our brain in a real positive way. Now, at the minute, the one thing we've all got in common is we can't change the situation. There is absolutely nothing any of us can do about this situation at the minute, apart from abide by the rules that we've all been given temporarily and just play our part, so that as a society we can heal, we can create vaccines, we can do whatever the people are doing out there to keep us all safe. But we can't change anything. So it's time now to just sit back and to just reevaluate life and to keep our thoughts in check. If you're constantly telling yourself that this situation is rubbish, that this situation is bad, giving yourself all those negative thoughts, I'm feeling trapped, I'm feeling isolated, I'm going to be so anxious when I go back into my work, I'm going to be so anxious when I go back into normal life. If you're telling yourself all of that, then your thoughts are going to create a reaction inside of your body. And that reaction inside of your body is going to start to feel anxiety, fear, you're going to get them stomach aches, you're going to get them headaches. And this is all stuff that we've covered before in the lives. So today I want to just give you a positive energy, a positive energy tap-in technique to use that you can all use whenever you want to. Remember, these videos are now stored on my page. I think you can go and download them to your own page. You can certainly save them, I think. So please use these at the time that you need it. So what we're going to do right now, you may not feel that you're in a safe enough environment or in a quiet enough environment to sit down and do what I'm going to ask you to do now. That's absolutely fine. Just listen along, but save the video, and then at a time when you can find that you time, that little bit of you time, which we all need at the minute, 3.5 weeks in with our loved ones that we care and love for, it's been great, but I get that it's challenging. We're all needing a little bit of space, so please make sure that you get it. Find that time, find that space, create it, and then do this little technique that I'm going to show you now. So bear with me while I just readjust the camera. If anybody, I really can't see them, so I do apologise. It's just telling me who's watching, so I'm not ignoring anyone. I'll go back and do comments afterwards. Okay, so let's just go back to our little energy stick, just to show to you how energetic we are and how we are a conductor of energy. So literally this, hold it both ends, and I create that to lighten up. If I had 50, 100 people in this room and we all linked, we would all create a circuit, because energy flows through us all. So it's really important for you to remember, we are one big ball of energy, and energy can be negative and it can be positive. So if our thoughts are negative, our energy is going to be negative. Okay? I'm going to talk a little bit about posture as well today, and the way that we present ourselves. Because if you think about it, when we get really negative, when we're feeling really rubbish, we tend to hide ourselves away. We tend to drop our head to the floor. If we're peed off, or if we're in a mood or a bit stressy, we'll walk with our head down to the floor. We have different brainwave states. And when we look down to the floor, it's very easy for us to stay in that real negative low. It's actually very, very hard if you put your head up and keep your eyes looking up to actually feel anything negative. And I challenge you to go and play with that this afternoon. Get yourself in a real sorrowful poor old me state, and then stand with your body completely wide open, so not closed, your body completely wide open, and just lift your head up and look up to the ceiling. And see how difficult it is for you to keep that negative feeling. And the same the other way around. Get yourself in a real happy mode, and then close yourself completely up and look down to the floor. And you'll see how hard it is to maintain that happy feeling inside. The way that we are physically represents the way that we feel internally. So for those people that are saying to me, I don't know what to do, when these thoughts start going, I don't know what to do. Here's another one. Change your posture. I would guarantee that when you're having these negative thoughts, you're probably sitting on the sofa all curled up in a little ball, feeling really sorry for yourself. Well, move. You are not a tree. Move and get some different energy flowing around your body. Open your body up. Think about Mo Farah. Mo Farah is a great one to use. Or think about any runner. When they pass over a finish line, they don't do this as they're going over there. Yes! Their arms are up high. Their head is looking up. We all kind of think they're praying to God. It's just our most powerful pose that we're ever going to have. We call it the Y pose. And it's, you know, the Mo Farah. That's where he gets his thing from. So have a go at practicing that this afternoon. It's a real good one to go for. So, be quiet, Nicola. Let's get on with what we're needing to do. So we're talking about creating that positive energy in your body, okay? Now, we're all going through our own negative thoughts and feelings at the minute. We're all going through that fear. We're all going through that anxiety. We're all going through that change. Where there's loads of things that we're all particularly feeling. So what I want you to do, and again, I'm going to say to you, if you're not in a safe space to do this right now, please just listen. Don't follow it through, just listen. But when you find yourself in a safe space, then come back to this video and play it, and perhaps play it with your headphones on and just carry it through. Those of you that are in a safe space, or those of you that want to work on something light, and I'm going to ask you all to keep it fairly light. If there's any traumatic thing that's gone on in your past, or anything that you're facing that feels quite massive to you at the minute, then I would strongly advise that you reach out and have some one-to-one work with a therapist, okay? I'm here if anybody needs me. Please don't delve in any of the stuff that I do on here on deep-rooted issues, okay? Because you need a little bit more guidance on that. These are just for the general anxiety that you're feeling inside, the general fear that you're feeling inside to what's going on around us at the moment. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with that nice deep breath in. So we're going to breathe in through that nose, and we're going to have that long blow out through the mouth. And every time we blow that out the mouth, let them shoulders just drop down. So another deep breath in and a long blow out. And one last one. Excellent. Just by doing those 3 breaths, you can feel your energy change in your body. Everything starts to feel a little bit lighter, the shoulders drop, the mind starts to clear a little. So what I want us to do is I want to take 2 fingers, 3 fingers, and I want you just to put them on the bony parts under your eye. And I want you to just tap underneath the eyes. You can close your eyes if you want to. You can keep your eyes open if you want to. And while you're tapping that, I want you to think about positive energy thoughts. So I want you to think about something positive. Excellent. Now I want you to bring both hands down to your heart space. And again, I want you to close your eyes. And I want you to get that feeling of safety. That feeling of safety because you're in your own home. You're in your safe space. And again, if this is not a safe space for you right now, please don't do this. Do it at a time when you feel safe. And really feel that feeling of safety inside of you. And when you're in that place of safety, I want you to just notice the emotion that you want to work on today. That negative emotion that has been bouncing around inside of you. And when you feel that emotion, I want you to give it a name. If you can't give it a name, it can just be this or these feelings. And when you've got in contact with that feeling, just gently close your eyes and just follow my instruction. What I want you to do is just tap the side of your hand, just like we do on the tapping triangle. And I want you to just continually tap the side of your hand, just on that karate chop point. And I want you to notice how you're feeling safe inside and out. Just allow that safe, calm feeling to build inside and out. And I want you to repeat this after me, saying it out loud. And you can fill in, if you've given your feeling a name, you can fill in with that name where appropriate. So I want you to say, I want to be completely over this feeling. I want to be completely over this feeling. I will be over this feeling. I will be completely over this feeling. It's safe to be over this feeling. It's completely safe to be over this feeling. I deserve to be over this feeling. I deserve to be completely over this feeling. I want to be even better. I will be even better. I can be even better. Because I'm okay. Because I'm okay. Because it's okay. Excellent. And you can just stop tapping. Just keep your eyes closed. And I want you to just notice any changes in your body. And I want you to tap under your nose, keeping your head slightly up and raising those eyes up to the ceiling. Just give that a real good tap under your nose. And just like the gorillas do in the wild, be careful if you've got a necklace on, and now I want you to take your fist and have a good, just not a punch, but a good thump in the middle of your chest here. And again, put your hands over your heart and take a few nice deep breaths. Excellent. Well done. Now, what in effect we've just done is we've taken your snow globe and we've given it a really good shake. We've rattled around some emotions and feelings, so we just need to allow them to settle. So just give them time just to settle down. But once things have been shaken up, things have to land in a different place. Things have to change inside of here. So what I want to finish with now is I want to finish again with tapping underneath the eyes. I want you to keep that head up, and I want you to put your tongue on the roof of your mouth. And I want you to breathe in and breathe out. Then come down to them collarbone points. And again, keeping that head up high and the tongue on the roof of your mouth. Take that breath in and that breath out. And again, with that gorilla thump on your thymus, take that breath in and that breath out. And a bit like a gorilla, I want you to tap underneath these parts of your arms, so you're looking on this part here. It's easy just to tap like this, make you look like a gorilla. Take that nice deep breath in and that long blow out. And just swipe across one side of your body and swipe across the other. Just close your eyes and just feel. Notice that energy in your body. Notice where you feel it. Notice how it feels. Notice how different you feel to where you did before we started this. Just notice how much calmer your mind and body feel. Well done, guys. Now, if any of you did do that, if any of you were able to be in your safe space and done that, just give me a few comments as to how you found that. But as I say, if any of you didn't get to do it, or for all of you, do this regularly. Keep this video. Just come back and just learn this stuff, okay? Because again, the things that clients say to me is, I started to feel better, and then it all went back. And then when I asked, why did it all go back? What did you do? And they're like, well, I didn't do any tapping. I didn't do any breathing. I didn't think about how my thoughts were. I stuck in the sofa eating chocolate all day long and eating crisps all day long. Well, yeah, because nothing's going to change if you allow yourself to keep doing the same behavior. If you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you've always got. We have to change. You have to take action. Doing the same old is going to get you the same result. 2 + 2 always equals 4 unless you add another number into the equation. So take some responsibility. Stop allowing your brain, sorry, I think we cut out a little bit there. Stop allowing your brain to have all of those excuses flying around inside of it and start to take some action. Excellent, Laura. It'd be best, Laura, if you carry on doing this a bit later on when you've got some time to sit down. Just listen to it again and find that safe space. Excellent, great stuff. There's a few of you popping up saying that it's doing quite good, that you're starting to feel that calmness in your body. You can create whatever you want inside of you because this is you. This isn't somebody else. This isn't a monster taking over. This is you. So if you know that your thought pattern is going down a negative spiral, change it. Because the one thing our brain doesn't know is the difference between what's real and what's not real. And the way you can test that out is by watching a horror film or a comedy or a sad film, a rom-com. How many times do we react to those films? How many times do you get scared when you're watching a thriller? How many times do you cry when you're watching a rom-com? How many times do you laugh when you're watching a comedy? That's because this thinks it's happening. It thinks it's happening to you right there and then because it doesn't know the difference between what's real and what's not real. So you can fool your own brain. So when you feel yourself spiraling in that negative pattern, I challenge you to go outside and do some star jumps. Start laughing. Go and watch a comedy. Fill your body back with positive energy. Because when we've got that positive energy going in our body, our brain thinks differently. So look, guys, I hope that this has been helpful for you all. I hope that you found it a little bit, something else that you can use, another tool that you can use. And just start using it and just let me know how you get on with it. Tapping triangle, you should all now be tapping at least twice a day, first thing in the morning, last thing at night. You should all be checking for that sore spot every single day. These little changes need to become part of your everyday life because then you will feel amazing. How do I know it? Because I didn't used to do it. And now I do, and now I know how different it makes me feel. Just by being in here now, being here, talking with you guys and doing that stuff has now put me in a completely different mindset to where I was this morning. So take some action, be responsible for yourself and stop allowing yourself to have all the excuses under the sun of why you're going to eat more, why you're going to do less exercise, why you're not going to bother having a shower, why you're not going to bother going out for your daily walk. Listen to what you are telling yourself and change the story. You wouldn't listen to a negative fairy tale, so don't listen to your own story that you're creating in your own mind. So that's it for me today, guys. I'm going to love you and leave you. I hope everybody's well. Go and enjoy some glorious sunshine. I'm hoping everybody that's watching me has got some sunshine. We certainly have here down in the east of the country. So go and enjoy some glorious sunshine and look, take care of yourself, stay safe, and we're further forward now than where we were 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks has gone relatively quickly. So look, we can do this. We will do this. And if anybody needs me, if anybody still feels that they need to do some one-to-one, just reach out. I'm working with clients over the internet at the minute and we're doing what we need to do. So sending big hugs and love to you all. Take real good care of yourselves. And I'll catch up with you. What are we on Wednesday? May not be tomorrow, probably be Friday, but I'll give you good enough notice. Relaxation evening, it seemed to go down really well with everybody. If anybody would like another one, then please let me know. I am going to just give a small charge because obviously the Zoom platform that I use I have to pay for, so I may just implement a small charge. So let me know if that's something that you'd be happy to do, and we'll get another one of them sorted out because I think it chilled everybody out quite nicely that night. So look after yourselves and I'll catch up with you all again soon. Take care. Big hugs. Bye bye.